The Federation decides to destroy the bottle ship. Samus returns to the bottle ship before it's scheduled to be destroyed, looking for something that was left behind. Something irreplaceable. Okay guys, welcome back to Metroid Other M. Okay, a couple things. First of all, we now can do more things, like on the screen. First thing I want to show you is our final look at every single character. Start off with the characters we already knew about, and the characters that weren't changed, such as Lyle Smithsonian, found killed in the exam center, James, well, no. Okay. James Pierce, discovered killed by something in the Bioweapon Research Center. Keiji Misawa, missing. Kind of funny name there, missing. Found in the incident, the Federation has been searching everywhere within the bottle ship, but he still hasn't been found. Well, he's probably died in that fire thing. Madeline Bergman, under Samus and Anthony's protection following the incident. Miss Melissa Bergman, deceased, shot to death by the Federation. Adam Malkovich sacrificed his life in order to destroy Sector 0. Maurice, found dead by Samus in Sector 2. Anthony Higgs, thought to have been taken down by Wrigley, but returned safely. So at least not everyone survived. And this is something, you know, if you say the black guy always dies first, well, how about the black guy being the only one not to die? Second thing, we can now see our current percentage in every single sector. And we can always see the map for every sector too. But see, Bioweapon Research Center is its own area. And look at this. There's items in there. So 33%, so we've gotten 1 out of the 3 items there. But everywhere else, main sector 61, sector 158, sector 285, but you know, we still got to go back. And sector 354. Believe it or not, there's actually, I said we're going somewhere we haven't been, it's actually in sector 2, so I guess we finished off sector 2. By the way, I bet you never knew this was here. So we're to the left of our ship, and I also want to show you one more little fun thing to do. Use your screw attack on the ship. It's fun. But you can't stand on top of it. Alright, let's get moving. Okay. Now, believe it or not, the Spark Shine jump won't work. Spark Shine. Shine Spark. Man, how long has it been since I played this game? Not that long. Oh, look, level 1 enemies or whatever. And we have Plasma Beam, I think. Okay, so I'm actually not using a guide anymore. It would get way too confusing because of the items I was supposed to, that I could have picked up before I went and beat MB, and the items now. So there is something in here, is there not? I mean, there is a guide out there that like has a map and a number to every single item that I'm familiar with, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I know how to get some of these. Like, for example, this one, you need either the screw attack or the shine spark. And then you also need a oh, no, really? So I kind of want to explore all these and find them all on my own. If I have too much trouble, then I will. Because some of these, then I will like start using that guide. So, you'd be surprised. I mean, I'm actually expecting to get more stuff, like, not just missile tanks. And now we can actually go through here. Oh, can we? How do you open this again? Oh, you know what? We'll come back to it. I mean, this isn't really up 100%. I just don't know how to open that. I mean, it was closed at the beginning of the game. You'd think it'd be open now, huh? But let's just keep going. Man, it's been a while since we did this. Wasn't this the area where there were like all the freeze frames and stuff? Or was that a different area? That was like the 3rd room in the game, right? Okay, there's something in here. Who knows where it is? In fact, I think I do. Yeah, it's down here, right? Is that a... Okay, this could take a while, but let's just stick it out. No, don't bite me or do whatever it is that you do. Yeah, screw attack, take you down. There. Okay. It's here, but that doesn't mean it's down there. In fact, I see nothing of interest down there. Nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. That looks like somewhere I can go. How much you want to bet I could have got this as soon as I got the bomb? Then again, this area was blocked. I know it was blocked before the final boss. but it wasn't. But was it blocked back then? I mean, you had to backtrack a little bit to get to the power generator, but how far would they let you backtrack? So now we're in here. Well, that was cool. I was running and then I used it. Yeah, this is actually the door that was blocked. So now we're in familiar territory. Places where we've already gotten all the items, which is why we've gotten 65% in the main sector. Maybe this opens that door? I honestly don't know. I'll find out later, though. Okay. Oh, there's something else in here? Oh, you know what? I remember this. I can't believe I forgot about this one. It didn't show it, but I remember getting this. Because I remember thinking, how the heck where the heck is it? But I remember. You just run, and once you're right here, you shoot straight up. And there you go. I mean, that's not that hard to figure out. I just kind of blanking it there. So, we've gotten 3 missile tanks. Kind of nice if we could get something else. But, well, our path is about to deviate from the one you might think we're taking. You know, the one to... You probably think that I'm going to eventually make my way to the big sector hub. Remember, we got the items in here, so we can go past this room. Have we ever been up the elevator? Oh, it's more fun to screw attack and kill everything. And that makes it easier. Is there a point? I don't know. Are we there yet? And speaking of are we there yet, that thing that we need to get is actually in the commander's room. So, we're right there, but in order to get there, oh man, you don't know. You don't know the roundabout way we have to take to get there. Now, here's where it gets a little different. We can't go up there. In fact, I don't even remember if we can ever go up there again. Oh, nice little map right here. Oh, you know, I actually want to see these, because this actually says like where everything is on the bottle ship. Okay. So, you know, it's the lowest floor. It goes by lowest, so we're actually in the highest part of the ship right now. That's interesting. Okay, so now we can use our power bombs whenever we want. And all of these things are actually doors. But before you can go in the door, you have to beat this thing. So you thought that? So these enemies have been here the whole time, and I don't even remember the best strategy for them. I don't remember their names. I don't remember a thing about these enemies. Other than that they were there. I remember that they were there. Oh yeah, and they do a lot of damage. See how close we are to dead? That's nice, isn't it? And guess how easy it is to concentrate on these guys? It's about as easy as it looks. Okay. Really, that's not working, so... Okay, yeah. So you wait until it... But you wait, eventually you can get it to do that, and then you can do it. So... I would go back and save now, but... I don't really think we need to, I mean... Yeah. Okay, so now we're in the bottle ship residential area. I didn't know the bottle ship had a residential area. So, but that's cool. I mean, you thought there was nothing more to the ship to see. Think again. I mean, how many of these power bomb doors have we seen? Not a ton, but we've seen quite a bit. Although the thing is, like in other Metroid games, some of them connect. So this is actually going to connect to one of the other power bomb doors we've seen. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know which one it does. But even without that, I mean, we've seen other power bomb doors that we've definitely seen more than 2. Okay, so there is an item in here. There's pretty much just 2 ways. Which way did we come from? Okay, so that's the way to go. Okay, so how do we get the item? Is it up or is it down? Does this even represent an item or is it just that thing? I think it would represent an item. I'm going to try to... Jeez. Okay, I'm just going to try to do this. Okay, that conveniently ran out of space at the right... I conveniently ran out of space at the right time. I have even less space that way. Can I go in any of these doors? The camera angle is very inconvenient on this. Looks like I can go up there. Oh, that's the thing. Like, I honestly don't have a clue about this room. I mean, residential center? I mean, yeah, it looks like a hotel lobby. I mean, I guess. I think I would have some kind of clue. But no. Okay. Okay, that was where I came from. Jeez. Okay, let's move on from this room. Because I'm getting nowhere in here. Except for through here. Oh no, they're following me. Oh good. Wow, we don't even have a full energy tank. This looks just like the kind of room they would hide an item in. But there isn't one in here. And we're going somewhere. Elevator like this, we're going to go to a different sector. But which sector are we going to? Well, I don't know if you can tell, but we're actually in Sector 2. We're in the area that's right outside of Sector 0. Remember the first powerbomb door we saw, and I actually tried to do it just because Adam was dead? Like, and that? Yep, that's the one we saw. Oh, I knew they were being a little too generous to us with that. I don't know what it is about these things, but they always seem to get easier every time I fight them, so like... Oh no, well okay, yeah, but look how much damage they can do. Oh my god, Samus! I mean... That's a lot of abuse to be taking. The screw attack doesn't work that well. Ah. Oh. Okay, I might die. I'm just saying I might die. But I'm not going to. At least it only takes one of those to finish it. Okay, so now we're here. And now we can backtrack to the main sector. But even then, there's going to be somewhere else we have to go. So I'm going to... Because I'm going for all the items, I'm going to take the roundabout way through Sector 2. And get everything. Okay, this is where I'm going. Okay. So I guess I don't need to... Do I need to cut? I don't know. 13:42, I don't know. It's not really about time, it's about how far is it. Will it get annoying if I need to cut? We can talk about something. What can I talk about? Animal Crossing New Leaf. I got that. I've been playing it. I've played it for 53 hours. Funny thing is, Chugga had it, and he played for 40 hours, and I got it into his top 3. That's what it was on his picture. And yet, Animal Crossing, despite having played it for 53 hours, it's still my number 5. So, yeah, I play my 3DS a lot. Yeah, my number 1 is Ocarina of Time 3D. You know, it's pretty much 2 games in one there. And then there's... what's number 2? Pokemon Heart Gold and Pokemon Black 2. Very close. I forget which one more. And you might be confused why I played Heart Gold on my 3DS and not Pokemon Black and White 1. Because I played Soul Silver first on my regular DS, and then I got Heart Gold because I gave Soul Silver to a friend. And then also Mario Kart 7 is still above Animal Crossing. That won't be the case for long. Animal Crossing definitely eventually going to be number one. Just have to wait and see until how long that is. It's my number one in average time play by about 10 minutes. I feel bad, though, about playing Animal Crossing New Leaf and just, like, picking it up and being a new fan right now. Because I know that this game was released in Japan in, last November? Which is ridiculous. Come on, even Pokemon doesn't have that long of delays. And the thing is, it's the first one. I looked up City Folk. City Folk was released in the USA first. What the crap? I mean, I know the original Animal Crossing was, like, a 2-year wait, but still. And they're going backwards, because now Pokemon's getting an international release. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. But I feel bad, because there are people that have waited as long for that as I've waited for something like Skyward Sword, or Pokemon Black and White, the first one, or Pikmin 3, like Pikmin 3, like you think it's going to come out a year earlier. And then I just didn't really have any interest in it all that time. I'm like, man, it sucks they're waiting for it that long. I'm glad I'm not waiting for it that long. And then after it comes out, I'm like, looks like an interesting game. Pick it up, love it. I feel like I didn't wait for it at all. I mean, that's technically illogical, but still, there's something up there. But in fact, I don't think that we get that the way we still have to go up here, right? Please do this on the first try. No, of course. Oh, wait, what? Okay, we already got what was. Is there something else over here? Did we even do this yet? I know, I remember doing this. Is it just... It didn't say there was something way down there at the time, so it only says some of the dots. I don't really get the dot system in this game. It makes it sound simple. If you beat all the enemies in the room, or if you beat the game, then you can see all the dots. And it never even says you can see all the dots if you beat the game. Also, I should mention that if it is your first time beating Metroid Other M, then you will unlock something called Hard Mode. And Hard Mode is where you don't get any other energy tanks, and that's about it. Or missile expansions. So, as I said in my original review, and I really wish I could still find it, that was a great review. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's the most hidden powerbomb door ever. Okay, you can kind of see it now, but still. Okay, looks like we have more room to fight this time. So, if you didn't know by now, this is not a one-time thing. This is every single powerbomb door. Like, I think it's just the first time that you're not expecting it, and you probably take 300 damage before you're even fully realize that you're actually in a fight. Like, I thought I beat the game. Usually when you beat the game, you're done with fights. I mean, not always. I mean, there's like but like a fight that you can only do after you beat the game. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff like that in some games. Usually RPGs, though. Not something like Metroid. And usually you'd be expecting it. That's the other thing. Like, you know, before you fight, like, I guess, if it's your first time playing the Pit of 100 Tries, you might not expect a big boss at the end. Is there another one? No, this is the same powerbomb door. Okay, oh, what's this? That looks interesting. Energy part, okay. So, yeah. Okay, what else is there? Something else over there, and something else way up there. Okay, 1922, now I can cut. So, 92%, I think that it's... I would say that it was there were 25 items, but didn't I have 85% at one point? There must be 26, and, like, it just rounds off. So, I hope those are the last two. So, I will cut, well, not cut, but in the next video, we'll start at the location of one of these items, whichever one I think is closer. And... Wait, right there? Oh, never mind, I know what the room that is. At first I thought that was like in the elevator room, but no, that's in the room that you use the wave beam and there's all those little test tubes. I don't remember what that room is, but since I don't really know which room I'm going to. Okay, I'll meet you there. It'll be a